Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I'm going to show you something incredible. I will show you how we can make this scarf, but as you could see, this scarf it's different. It has a turtleneck in the middle and I made two pieces of this scarf, one in each side. So like this you will be able to wear it in different ways. You can wear it like this with the sides opened, okay, or even you can use it with a turtleneck or without, and you can cross it too. The best part of this project is that, well, we are going to use it in different ways, and I think that it's perfect for any occasion. Even it's something more casual or something more elegant, you will decide. As you could see also, you can wear it with a beanie, just pulling all the turtleneck to the top, or like this, using the turtleneck and the rest of the scarf in the head and crossing the size of the scarf. And well, like this, many other ways that you can wear it. But well, I will give you the material list. Well, for this scarf, as you could see, I will make it in a standard size for an adult. We are going to need 2 skeins of yarns, each of these skeins with 250 grams. I will use one in plain color and one in shades of pink and white to make this combination. I will use the hook of number 3.5 millimeters. We will start making first with one thread and with our hook 40 chains. I forgot to mention that, as you could see, this material is between light and medium weight yarn, but well, we are going to make these chains a little bit loose. Well, look, here I have my 40 chains. We will yarn over, we will count 6, and in the chain number 7 right there we will insert the hook and we will make 1 double crochet out of 3 crochet. Again, here we have 1, then we have 2, and well, like this we are going to make 7 double crochet. Then we are going to move a little bit the stitches to see exactly where we are going to insert the hook. We are going to skip 2 chains and in the third a double crochet, then yarn over, skip 2, and again in the third right there we will insert the hook and we will make the next segment of 7 double crochet. As you could see, all these 7 double crochet will be in the same place. Well, and like this we are going to continue the whole row, always skipping 2 chains between double crochet. Well, at the end I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 shells, and well, we are going to finish the row making the last double crochet here in the last stitch, and this will be for the edge. Well, then we will turn around and we will go up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains. We will turn over and in the first place we are going to make a double crochet to make a V. And well, we are going to skip 2, and right here in the top of the shell we are going to make a double crochet, and next to it a second double crochet, then a third double crochet, and we will have missing 2 double crochet of the shells, as you could see, the same number that we have in the other side. And in the double crochet that we have single in the last row, right there in the top we are going to make a V, so a double crochet, 2 chains and a double crochet. And well, like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. After the V, remember, we will skip 2, we are going to make 3 double crochet, then we will skip 2 chains and over the last double crochet that we made in the last row, right there we are going to make a V. So like this is how the series and the row will be. Well, here we are going to finish the row like we started. So we are going to finish making a V like we made at the beginning of the row, remember? So 2 chains and a double crochet in the same place. And well, With the end of this second row, we are going to create a series. These two rows made one series. Well, so here we are about to make the first row of the series. Okay, so we are going to make the row of the shells, but we are going to alternate. So here in the beginning, we are just going to make the half of the shell. So we will go up with 3 chains, then turn over, and over the V, we are going to make this double crochet. So here we are going to make 3, just the half of the shell, of this shell, and then right in the middle of this segment of 3 double crochet, right there in the middle and in the top, we are going to make a double crochet. And now here inside the V, we are going to make the shell. So we are going to make 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 double crochet. As you could see, the double crochet out of 3 crochet. And then over the next segment, a double crochet. And we are going to continue like this the whole row, and see you to teach you how we are going to make the second row of this series, and then, well, we can continue making more series. Well, so here before I continue, remember that we are going to finish the row like we started. So we started the row with 3 double crochet, and we are going to make the last double crochet for the edge. So here we are about to finish this first row of this series. Now we will turn around and well, remember that here we are about to start with the second row of the series, so I will show you how. So we will go up with 3 chains, and right here, remember, like we just made the half of the shell, well, we are going to make a double crochet right in the middle of them, and then we are going to continue with the next segment. But let me see. No, here, sorry, we are supposed to make the V. Remember that also we are going to alternate where we made the V's. So we are going to make the V right here, double crochet 2 chains, and in the same place a double crochet. So we are going to make the V over the last double crochet that we made in the last row. Well, here remember that we also started with the half. We only made 2 double crochet, then the V, and now here inside and in the middle of the shell we are going to make the segment of 3 double crochet. So like this we are going to continue the whole row. And remember that once we are going to start the row with the complete shell, and once we are going to start the row with the half of it. But well, first let's finish this row. So well, here also remember that we are going to finish the row like we started. So we are going to finish with 2 double crochet. So here we are going to make 1, and remember the double crochet of the edge. So here we are finishing the second row of the series. So far we have 2 series complete, and now I will start with the first row of this series. And remember that I told you that once we are going to start with the half shell and once with the complete shell. So we will go up with 3 chains, and here inside the V we are going to make the complete shell. Remember that inside the V we are going to make 7 double crochet. Here we have 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7. Okay, so then we are going to make a double crochet right here in the middle of the segment where we made 3 double crochet, remember. So right there in the middle of these 3 we are going to make this double crochet, and well, remember that we must keep this part straight, the edge, and we are going to continue repeating more series like this. And remember to alternate and to check that you alternate the places where you put the shell. So well, we are going to continue making more series like this one, and see you when we have more, okay? I will give you the exact number of series that I made. Well, I already measured and I folded exactly in half, so the exact half measured 90 centimeters, so 90. And 90 in the back we have 1 meter and 80 centimeters, okay? So we are going to stop making rows there, and now we are going to make the neck. So we are going to still leave it like this, folded in the exact half, and we are going to put a marker. More or less we have to see that our head perfectly fits in this hole, okay? And we are going to count. We are going to count how many shells do we have. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 shells, so we must have 9 shells in the other side too. And right there we are going to put a marker to divide, and we will start. Well, remember we count 9 in one side, 9 shells, and 9 shells in the other side. So like this is how we are going to count. And also you have to take into account that the other sides, these strips must have the same number of shells, and also it must measure the same. So we will start right here. I will continue with the same stitch. If in this point you want to use a different stitch, it's perfectly okay. But well, in my case, according to my design, I will use the same stitch, and I will show you how we are going to make it. So right here we are going to make a knot, and we will go up first with 3 chains. So let's take the loop and start right here. So we have 1, and then, no, sorry, remember, 3 chains, 2 and 3. So we are going to insert the hook right in the next space. We are going to calculate, and we are going to make inside 7 double crochet. So we are going to calculate the spaces according to the stitch that we have been making, and that's why we are going to make the shell right here. Remember, not too tight, not too loose. So here we have 7, then in this space, in this joint, we are going to make a double crochet, and as you could see, we are calculating to have the same spaces between each segment. And well, remember also, we are going to count how many shells do we have in one side to have the same number of shells in the other side too. So we are going to continue following the same stitch all around, and see you there. Well, look, I will start counting how many shells do I have before I close. So here I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, and 13, okay? So we are going to continue. I want to stop a little bit here because I want to give you this trick. We are going to continue making more rows following these instructions and making more series of the stitches that we have been making, and we have to make the coming rows facing to the wrong side, because once we finish to make the rows that we need, we are going to fold it, and once we fold it, we are going to have the side facing to the right side, okay? So to make that happen, okay, once you fold it, to make that happen, we are going to crochet like this, as to the inside. I don't know if you could see it. So we are going to continue making the stitch like this. We will go up with 3 chains. And remember that also here we are going to take care to alternate the shells. So that's why we are going to start making the first shell right away. We are going to make just the half of it. We are going to make only 3. And well, Sorry, here we were supposed to make the V, remember? So because we are making the second row of the series. So here we will make the V, and then over the shells, right in the middle, we are going to make the segments of 3 double crochet, and well, basically we are going to continue with the same stitch. So now, if you want, you can change now the color of your yarn. As you could see at the beginning, I made the design of this scarf with the turtleneck in different color, okay, a color that combines. So I will change color. I will finish to make this row of this series, and then I will change the color for shades of pink, gray, and well, here remember that at the end of this row you are going to slip one to close, and you are going to start making right away the shells over the V's, and we will continue. Well, so I did continue the same. I followed the same instructions, and at the end, remember that once we are going to fold it, this must be facing to the right side. So don't forget. So with this color in shades of pink, I made 5 series and 1 more series in this hot red. No, how do you say this color? I don't know. But well, at the end also I changed the number of your hook for a bigger number, so the turtleneck can be a little bit more loose, but that's the only thing that I made. And well, I made one, two, three, 4 series in these shades. I added this extra series in the bottom, and well, here I basically continue making this row over row, but here remember that we have the base chains, so I just try to copy the spaces and try to put the segments where they must be, right? At the end, if you want, you can leave it like this, or in my case I decided to add these fringes at the end, and well, this is optional. If you want, you can leave it like without the fringes, or you can make the fringes like me. If you don't know how, well, remember that I just wrap yarn around my phone. I use my phone as a reference to make all the fringes with the same distance. So I just wrap this yarn around. Let me show you how. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, until I have around 10, and then I fold it and I place them. I will place one under each shell like this, and this is how we are going to decorate it. Okay, if you want, and if not, you just can leave it like this, and well, at the end you can cut the ends, and we can iron this project just using a protection under and very soft and gently. And please be careful to hide all the threads that we may have. Remember that it's very important that we hide them with an embroidery needle, and at the end that we use the lighter to burn the tips. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed making this scarf with me. As you could see, also you can wear like this with your covering your head, or just like this with the turtleneck inside, or with the turtleneck outside like this. You can cross the strips of your scarf, you can cover your back too, or you can put a belt right here in your waist, and it will look different too. But well, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video until the end. Don't forget to give me a like and to subscribe. See you soon. Bye bye.